While Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has acknowledged that his government could have acted faster to address flaws in immigration programs, citing quote-unquote bad actors exploiting the system to defend substantial cuts in permanent and temporary resident admissions. Trudeau said following the COVID-19 pandemic, Canada ramped up immigration to bolster the labour market and stave off a recession. However, he noted that some entities manipulated these programs for financial gains. He also criticized colleges and universities for using international student programs to boost revenues and scammers for preying on vulnerable immigrants with false promises of citizenship. The new immigration plan will lower the number of permanent residents admitted to Canada, targeting 3,95,000 in 2025, a nearly 20% drop from the 4,85,000 expected this year. Temporary immigrants, including international students and foreign workers, will also see reductions, with numbers falling to 4,46,000 annually by 2025 and 2026, and just 17,400 new non-permanent residents by 2027. In a major policy shift, Canada also ended the fast-track study visa program this month, a blow to international students, particularly from India, the largest source of foreign students in Canada, with approximately 4,27,000 Indian students currently enrolled. Trudeau framed the cuts as necessary to address Canada's housing crisis and the cost of living issues. My colleague Belly Thomas with us on the broadcast. Belly, take our viewers through the details. Justin Trudeau now making some tough decisions in order to prevent further domestic backlash against the surge in immigration witnessed in Canada.
Devika, Justin Trudeau's this admission came in a 7-minute YouTube video that was released on Sunday, detailing changes to the Canada's immigration policies and the reasons why this government decided to put them into place. So, following the COVID-19 pandemic, Trudeau stated that the country, Canada, had ramped up immigration to bolster the labour market and starve off a possible recession. And however, he noted that because due to this, some entities whom he quoted as bad actors manipulated these schemes and programs for their profits and financial gains, and they exploited, is what he said. And he also said that the post-pandemic, the boom after the boom cooled down, and the businesses needed no longer the additional labor help. The federal team has formulated these policies so that a lot of people would be not given citizenship in Canada. So he also criticized the colleges and the universities for luring students, and also getting the scammers for preying or vulnerable immigrants with false promises that they would be getting citizenship in this country. So the new immigration plan will lower the number of this permanent residents admitted to Canada, targeting 3,95,000 in 2025, nearly 20% drop from 4,85,000 expected this year. Temporary immigrants, including international students and foreign workers, will also see reductions, with this number falling to 4,46,000 annually by the year 2025 and 26, and just 17,400 new non-permanent residents by 2027. Devika.
Right, absolutely. Belly, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast with those details. Do we have Arvind Tejawat with us? Arvind Tejawat, international affairs expert, also with us on the broadcast. Mr. Tejawat, interesting that Justin Trudeau is now addressing immigration in Canada, but he continues to not speak about the fact that Canada has imported criminals from India and other countries. So Justin Trudeau there trying to address some immigration concerns, saying that people are flouting the rules, but he's not directly ever, it seems, going to speak about the actual problem.
Right, Devika, you are absolutely right. And I believe that Justin Trudeau is playing childish. you see, actually, even the people like Elon Musk have said that because of the Trudeau's policy, the Canadian economy is going to drop by the 1.5%, which is a great amount, you see, and it will back the country. So Justin Trudeau's policy is not succeeding at all. And even the Canadian people are not happy with the Justin Trudeau at all. To save his skin, actually, what exactly he did, that sometimes he's blaming on India, sometimes he's supporting the Khalistani movement over there, and sometimes he's speaking anti-Hindu over there, and sometimes he's saying that all the Hindus are not the RSS people in Canada, and all the Sikhs are not the Khalistani people in Canada. Such kind of statement he is making. But here it is clear that what the Justin Trudeau is doing is not mature enough, and it will harm the Canadian economy. So I suppose, and here the contrary, he limitized the visa selection for the Indians, and he stopped some flexible visa policy. So because of that, I suppose the skilled workers will not go there. So at a long term, it will not good for the Canada. And it is good for, contrary, it's good for the Indian economy, because these skilled laborers will stay here in India, the engineers, doctors, and in some other sectors. So India even facing the problem of the skilled laborers. So here, whatever the Justin Trudeau is not doing, it's not supposed to done by a matured politician or the economist. Devika.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.